they beat the Giants, which always feels good. I mean, I don't care how you slice it. And
three times in a row now. We got a winning streak going.
They've beaten them 3 times in a row. And the fact of the matter is, the Jets season, as we always say, really matters for something right now. And we've kind of had this thought that you just got to find a way to stack wins right now and get to that point where it's far away too, right? But if you can play long enough that Aaron Rodgers comes back, you never know. And I'm not one of those people that's circling a date or thinks it's going to be, the regular season. But the longer you just flat out win, the more the odds go up that we will see him this year. And when you look at how this team is put together without him, almost flawless special teams kicking game, let me emphasize that. Obviously, the defense, we know what they're capable of, what Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson are capable of. You start to feel really good. Now, we're not going to get too far down that road, and I know, plenty of people that watch post-game might have thought we were a little harsh on our open, because there was a lot of bad things to unpack from this game. Like, we're not going to shy away from that. I think you and I built Badlands on being really, really honest, and you can evaluate things in a vacuum, and I think we did that a little bit of the open, and some people just want to feel good after a win, and I totally understand why some people feel that way, but as an analyst, you always also try to paint the reality and the picture of what's going on. So there was so much going on with this game. It feels good to have criticisms of things when it's after a win. You'd rather be poking holes at things after a win than saying, God, everything's on fire right now because we lost that game, which they were, 1 second away from losing that game? And the funny thing is, with these 4 wins, they Jets, every game feels like it goes down to the very last play. That's who they are. It's thrilling. It's been wild to cover this season. But the reality is they are 1 game above 500, and they have things to improve on, but it's the old cliche, a win is a win.
This is feels like one of those weird seasons, like where the Jets are trying to give some of these games away, and yet they're finding